Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to introduce you to an intensive workshop which is coming up in the month of January, a workshop on negotiation, which will be called the nuts and bolts of negotiation, from the basics to the breakthroughs. This workshop will actually enable you to manage complex relationships, seal business deals, and moreover, will enhance your communication skills. Now, let me tell a story. There was a woodcutter. He goes too deep into the forest. He sees a saint or a monk. He actually talks to the saint. The saint says that, do you want to change your living style? He was elated. He was happy. He says, okay, I want to change my lifestyle. What should I do? You go and dig in that side of the forest. He goes there. He finds silver. So he gets silver coins. His lifestyle changes. But sooner his money goes out. His silver goes out. He then ventures again deep into the forest. Then he goes, he sees the same saint, he asks the same question, same thing, he digs in another corner, he gets gold. Similarly, another time he goes in and he gets diamond. So then he starts thinking, the woodcutter, all these episodes were there, but the saint had a clear idea that all this silver, gold and diamond were there. But still he is valuing something above it. This is all about the classic Indian thought of Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekam. This underlying value is the most critical aspect in negotiation. In this training program, in the first module, we look into unlocking the art of the deal, where we'll actually look into the most critical aspect, ZOPA, Zone of Possible Agreement. There might be differences in the negotiating table, but can we all come together to a particular phase where there is a zone of possible agreement? Can we all lose some to win some? This would be totally discussed in module 1. In the second module, we look into crafting a game plan for negotiation. Sometimes what happens, negotiation does not end with one round. It would be just the warm-up. It would need rounds of negotiation to actually come to a realistic conclusion. So you look into position-based negotiation, you look into interest-based negotiation, you will look into the process altogether, how you can get to a solution, how you can get to a resolution, how you can get to an actual problem being solved. This is what would be discussed in module 2. Then in the next module, you'll go to an ultimate prep guide, where I'll give you the most important tool, which is BATNA, best alternative to the negotiated agreement. Do you have a capacity to leverage on this alternative option? I will try to enable you to understand the relevance of BATNA, try to make a BATNA the moment you are in the negotiation table, and take away the best out of this negotiation table. This would be mainly dealt in this module. Now, when we are talking about BATNA, we should start looking internally. We should analyze, we should assess what is within us. This will enable us to give a proper understanding of what are the different biases, what are the problems we are actually facing within the negotiation table. I will try to teach you some of these psychological tools like anchoring, something like framing, something like, looking into what they are telling, not only what they are telling, why they are telling that. This will enable you to understand the tone and tenor in the negotiation table, equip you to reverse the whole point. There could be the leveraging of the most important aspect, which is the power of reciprocation. How you can turn the tables, how you can turn the decision or the discussion in your favor. This will be discussed in the next module. When we discuss all this, don't think that negotiation is a smooth process. There is always the inevitable, the conflict. So how do you resolve this conflict? How can you actually navigate the rough waters of conflict through poise, through actual confidence? This is what we'll discuss in the next module. We'll try to look into changing the fixed pie fallacy, whereby you cannot think about integrative negotiation. We'll try to increase the pie. We'll look into options where we can bring in different alternate solutions whereby the actual solutions are being subsumed or can be taken away or can be brought in with greater insights with more solutions. We can look into more of increasing the pie. We can try to integrate more people. So that is the next module where I'll specifically look into how to navigate the rough waters of conflict. This would be one of the key modules in the course. Then we have a very powerful module which comes in play with conflict. In conflict, what are the different stakes? Who are the different stakeholders? How you'll come across different situations or contexts. We look into the Magnificent Seven. We look into the 7 fundamental blocks of negotiation during this conflict resolution. Now to conclude, this will be a power-packed 1-week intensive training program where we look into all the nitty-gritties of negotiation and conflict management. To conclude, let me tell you another story. Truth and false went to take a bath together. They went to a pond. After bathing, false came out and it saw that its clothes is all torn, all thrown, all dilapidated in terms of its condition. So false took truth's cloth and just vanished. Now when truth came out of its bath, then it saw that the clothes are missing. So basically you will see that in every negotiation table, false is always disguised. False is roaming around with truth's cloth and truth is naked. That is the origin of the word naked truth. So when you look into negotiation, please do understand, I am trying to give you one simple toolkit, a toolkit which is full of strategies, a toolkit which is full of psychological insights, and a toolkit which is full of communication skills. What are you waiting for? Come and join this intensive training program on negotiation, on the nuts and bolts of negotiation from basics to breakthrough. Please note that this is scheduled during the weekends and the evenings, so it is for you, for your benefit. Please make sure that you attend the same. See you all in my classroom. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.